it more interesting? He's pitching against his old teammates, his world champ. With his age, it's just remarkable.
Speaking of coming back from injury, to see him in the outfield against it.
Well, we all know what happened last year when Marte went down in September. 2 at-bats. They're going to nurse him back to strength and get him ready to go opening day. Season with the Astros, 26 years at the helm.
Verlander and the Mets against the world champion Houston Astros coming up on SNY. Toyota, one name dominates at the top of the list. Probably about 45, 50 pitches for Justin Cy Young. And a world championship that Justin Verlander won for that guy. Plus your history of the New York Mets, some of the best ever of their particular eras have taken the mound for them. Talked about what a great role model he was. Always on deck, waiting for it. We'll grab
playoffs, the American League playoffs, and then won the World Series. Well, they spotted him, the 4 or 5?
Yep.
Not chasing. They really made it tough on him in that game. He had to battle that was stunning.
But as Verlander,
man back there, Marte, his first start, as we mentioned. I think another mention too, with everybody gone to get some first base.
The first base yesterday, happy to have him out there again. Easy play for Stewart and an easy one. So this was pretty interesting after the top of the first. Stevie Buckner, the crew chief, and Justin Verlander even to start the clock. Pounded on the ground. He's a play from Machado. It's dug out by Abreu behind the plate. And, of course, the big name there is Starling Marte. It's a strike.
Over up the middle as you can get. There's that match season. There's going to be 5 timers, I guess you can call them.
Painful for him, yes, but it was painful to watch him fight through.
The stolen base championship in the American League. Surprised if he stole a lot of bases this year. We'll see. Minus on 30 pounds. He's really a line drive hitter.
On the line. First check of the speed.
We'll go back. Has lost some pounds, folks.
I really like the Buck Showalter's
in the offseason, showing off his.
You dabble.
I have people that I follow.
Don't play umpires.
Yes. Oh, that got him in the knee.
It's pretty clear that games the last couple of days. Just missed an RBI double.
On the foul. The catcher didn't catch the ball.
That's why he moved around. He's trying to stay. Vogelbach swings through the 1-2. Second. Alex Bregman has not done well against Justin Verlander, who 9 starts.
Bregman, that trash can scandal. I think it had
Shows when they came to Fenway Park, and he learned some new words. Waiting for Dusty Baker to finally get one was really fascinating as last year went along.
Most of my career, he's just a wonderful man. Contemporary, he pulls that window shade down on that breaking ball.
To hit a button, and the shade just drops. Which in some ways is what Verlander has, but good year in 2020, he drove in 60 runs in 60. Tommy Pham in San Jose going back, he's got room. Analytics rabbit hole, but that he had the best year, as I said, that any
wins of pitchers from 40 years and older. He's in an elite group. You can see that ball's in the letters.
And it will find it. Yadier Diaz. That for Dazzy Vance, I don't know, but they found a way.
There in 1906. This is all the single seasons. Phil Niekro, Rick Russell pitched a long time.
24 pitches.
Somebody comes along and
Yeah.
It's 3 drop in front of Myers. Leadoff single here. Oh, I have seen it, and it is a stack of books.
Yes. Got a natural fluid swing. I love the way he stands in the box. He stays in.
Durbin take people experiment with it. Max Scherzer saying, "Okay, you can stare at me with 8 seconds to go. That doesn't mean I have to pitch it."
About the clock. Maybe we'll have a
15-year-old self saying, "What has happened?"
Didn't get to play as much as this. A little intimidating.
Runner goes. Ball 4.
He lost like 4 or 5. And he lost the Cy Young because Denny
dominating pitchers and the Sandy Koufaxes
right
in the 60s with the
high mounds. and it cuts it right down the line.
Third, he will score. Tommy Pham sliding into second with an RBI. DJ
Base hits 2 runs. Cutter. Pham had a great read.
Day off the grass, and it's going to be a throw and a slide at the plate. Tomas Nido.
That he could be possibly traded. But the Mets love him. He's really a good platoon of
Webs without reading something about Francisco Alvarez. But
we're going to get seasoning down there. That's my feeling. And that had E5 written all over it.
back to the top of the order. Danny Mentek takes a strike. Learn to adjust.
We have to.
You got to choose your syllables. This is going to end up back in the crowd. Vin could always do it, right? It's finished, as if the baseball gods were watching, and the inning was over. It was beautiful. But in real life, it doesn't always work that way. That as soon as you want a double play to end, third inning of work. Justin Verlander out of the majors for a couple of years, so he came back to the job. On this one, Tommy Pham, long run, won't get there. Made it to the majors last year at a 3-hit debut, and then first major league home run the next day.
That made him, I mean, doubly tough. I want to have been a right-hand hitter and face no one.
Marte's Gold Glove will gobble it up. Made me wonder. As we go back to the top of the order, in Dubon, it takes the breaking ball. Do the math, 244, carry the...
Oh, don't go by me.
And another strikeout. That's 50. He's still not at 300.
Yep.
Now, and you realize we could be watching the guy that's going to be the... I would... all heard the numbers throughout the spring. You get that Steve Carlton top. But Jake Myers going to boost his catch in the World Series in his hometown of Philadelphia. Well, it goes again. Luis Guillorme leading off the Mets third. Yeah.
And I just got by.
He thought he was doing baseball stuff, and he bounced on Abreu.
Bad hop.
Guillorme will get on and burned on that at shortstop last week. He had a couple of Buffalo. Drive deep left center field and gone. And what a...
You think he's not?
Oh my God!
Hensley. 1-8. 5-1 New York. Canada takes a strike.
Does that handle?
Snags it.
Side of the bag.
And at the start of the game, the shortstop, Machado.
Good pitch.
Right on the... Justin Verlander in his second outing of the spring. Hit against him, Alex Bregman. Beatty throws it out of the first pitch. Anytime in the last 10 minutes.
He doesn't want to leave.
Justin Verlander's afternoon is over. Gary Cora. Yeah. First pitch.
To California.
Yep. So did a lot of people. 3-1 in the bottom of the ninth of Game 5. Starting Marte, it's going to go over his head, and one hop off the wall.
California instead of Milwaukee, and the same moved.
With no pitchers war, shading his eyes. Has got it. Oh. On the latest episode of the Mets Pod, subscribe and listen wherever.
They say it all evens out. And that was, when the season was over, I breathed a sigh of relief.
Acknowledge that actually really happened. Mets fans celebrated.
I didn't. That wasn't. Oh, that ball's carrying.
It was carrying, and we had to hold up. Just does get into second.
So that's a long single.
And they are calling that. And this time, Stewart gets a good break, and he will score easily. And the Mets, you want to see Justin Verlander in his first home start. Wearing a mask.
Plunkett was a balk. Okay.
See, we're so geared up now for everything new.
Plunkett was the quarterback.
Yep.
And all the linemen. Oh my gosh, I'm not playing this game.
Guys are a little bigger than